Well, it's not ski season yet, but in Bennington, Vermont, winter comes quickly. So Beth and Matt Smith need to get started on their last outdoor project for the year. Hi, Beth. How are you?
Hello,
Ron
welcome.
Hazelton,
Nice
Matt.
to meet you.
Pleasure
Good morning,
to meet
Ron.
you.
Pleased to meet you.
What a gorgeous house you've got here in the setting and the town.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you very
absolutely
much.
lovely. Could I ask you a really big favor?
Sure.
Could I get a cup of coffee before we start?
Oh, please, come on in.
Ah, thanks. I'm dying for coffee.
Well, Ron, this is our project here.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, it's rotting.
It's in pretty bad shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's close the doors.
Definitely.
Let me see the outside here. This is all made of wood. These are plywood doors, wood frame. You know, we could try to rebuild this, but it's so far gone. I really think what we should do is replace this with a steel door kit, which we can get at a home improvement center. You know, we can put this in an afternoon. We'll tear this one out and put the new one in. So let's go pick one of those up and do it that way.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Sounds like a plan.
The Smith's bulkhead door was obviously in trouble. The plywood was rotting or delaminating in many spots, and there was indication of insect damage.
Okay.
Removing the old doors proved to be no small task. The nuts holding the doors and the hinges had rusted. We used a combination of tools to release the bolts. You know, sometimes it's just a matter of improvising, using the tools that work the best for the job. Great, okay, the door's loose. All right, Beth?
Yeah.
Can you grab that in? Be very careful of these screws here, okay?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I've got this end. Just lift her out.
Okay.
We'll go right over here. Last one.
Okay.
All right, it's free. Great. All right, now we want to save this flashing right here. I'm not sure that we need it, but it's giving you the watertight seal here.
Okay.
So let's try to take it out with doing as little damage as possible. This is a nail puller. It's got a couple of sharp points right here. And the way you use this is set those points just on the edge of the nail. Then we'll take a hammer and we're going to drive this underneath the nail. You see, Beth, it's driving the itself right up underneath the head of the nail. Then we just kind of rock this back and pull the nail right out. Just like
Okay.
that. So, let's try one.
All right.
Got your glasses on. Good.
I'm set.
Okay, I think we got it, Ron.
Looks good. Excellent. Let's
Okay.
pry her up a little bit. After loosening up the flashing, Matt and I used pry bars and crowbars to remove got the the rotted place side under there. piece from the Give me a try. concrete foundation.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Oh, the whole thing's coming away. Good.
Okay, I'm ready, Ron.
Okay, go ahead and pull it out. The old header also needed to be removed from the side of the house. Great. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That's it. The side piece next to the house took a little more muscle to remove, and it revealed a big surprise. Whoa, what's that? Holy mackerel. Last summer's hornet's nest. Isn't that something?
Oh my gosh.
There are the eggs right there. All right, so this has come out very cleanly, you know? After a little cleanup, the demolition is complete.
Okay.
Let's get the parts for the new one and start to put them in, okay?
All right.
Very good.
Pick up the rest. After reading the literature that was packed with the new door, we decided that the existing flashing could be replaced. So off with the old. Under the flashing, we found even more flashing, which had to be removed carefully so that we wouldn't damage the siding. Easier said than done. Boy, it's tough on that. But we finally did it. Thanks, Beth.
Yeah.
This is the foundation plate right here. It's the first thing we're going to put down. Now there are 3 holes here. We're just going to mark. Next, we mark the hole locations for the foundation anchors. Using a hammer drill fitted with a carbide-tipped masonry bit, we take turns. The drill's hammering action allows us to do this in a fraction of the time it would take with a normal drill. Okay, let's bring the foundation plate back up here now, and we'll line it up with those holes that we just drilled. Now here's how we're going to attach this plate, this steel plate right here, to the concrete. This is a form of anchor used for masonry. There's a pin right here that we're going to drive in, and as we do that, this split right here is going to get wider. So in effect, this is going to jam itself inside the hole. So we'll go through both the steel and the into the concrete. Matt and I placed the new right side plate against the house, and Beth, who's getting to be really good with power tools, fastens it tightly in place. Okay, Matt, that piece of angle iron in there, just that should be up on the.
Okay, yep.
Okay, good. Okay, and Beth, if you could hold this
Right
bottom
there.
right there, right, and I'm going to go back and On the side over here, we've got holes drilled.
Beth attaches the left side panel to the concrete foundation by using those same steel anchors that we used earlier.
Excellent.
Something like this.
Just as we're putting the door frame into position, something tells me that it's time for a break.
I hear ice cream coming.
Ice cream man! Ice cream man!
Go for it. I'm gonna have a choco taco.
What do we say? Back to work?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Thank you.
A little bit up.
Up for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, okay, down. There we go.
Perfect.
Installing the doors on the frame before the frame is
Okay.
tightened
Yep.
will ensure that everything is square.
All right, now we'll have to lift this one up a little bit.
Okay.
Close this. Okay. Drop yours. Good. Excellent. All right. Now, guys, when we're setting this up, here are the three things we're going to we want to watch for. Want to make sure that the doors open freely, that they don't bind, and that this space or margin between the two doors is consistent from top to bottom. And also, this bar in here is flush with the foundation frame. So we're in good shape.
Matt uses self-tapping screws to attach the door frame to the side panels, and Beth secures the new header to the house.
Okay, good. Last
Set.
piece of trim. Boy, remember what this looked like this morning?
Oh, it was terrible.
And compare it to this now.
Unbelievable.
So what have you guys got down here in the cellar?
Well, we have some wine.
You have wine down here, huh? Really?
Yes.
Is it red or white wine?
It's red, but we don't know too much about it.
You don't know. You know, one of the best ways, I think, to learn about wine is to go visit a winery.